One more motherfucker. Well, shit, not one more, but another motherfucking game, baby. We about to get our ass fucking beat.
One of the strongest, most impactful, most important. Think about all the products. Think about all the money. Think about all the right that all of these companies generate from this positive brand representation of a mom, of a mother. Now, it's not to say that it should be negative. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying now take the branding of a mother and compare that to the branding of a father, one of which they don't even consider fathers to be an important role in a young person's life within their development. The studies show us something incredibly differently, okay? But the branding has not caught up to the studies. The branding of mother seems to supersede pure reality and pure logic of things that are actually happening out in the world. Let's keep going.
It's that easy. I keep telling everybody that. If you don't like what I'm saying, scroll on. My page is talking truths about the things that go on in family court. Everything I
like
put on my page is 100% true. I've either witnessed it myself, because I've gone through it for 20 years. I've been sitting in on courtrooms, watching other cases, seeing how judges rule on cases, to help my own, to help my fiance's case. I Google everything I possibly can. I read legislation. I read everything I can about spouse rights.
And they call her victim problem.
I'm smarter than your average player. And I use that knowledge to help me.
Ready!
I don't do it for life. I don't do it simply because I want men to like me. Not for fun. I got a man.
Here we go, set! Ready!
I do it because somebody needs to help them. Because they aren't being heard. And I'm a loudmouth motherfucking redhead.
Ready!
Big shout out to her. You can sense within the way that she speaks is that it comes straight from her heart. And the thing is like,
here we go.
Look at videos like
set.
This, and how do I say this? Many dudes just want to just feel supported.
Here we go. Ready.
So long feeling like we don't matter. So to see women get on platforms and say, no, you do matter. And here's the receipts of me demonstrating how I know that you do matter, right? Talking about she's fighting for
on the track,
for her fiance that has issues going on, right? I think it's very important. I think it's very important that we have these platforms that will talk about how men are important, how men do matter. Guys, a DNA test behind baby mother's back finds out the kid isn't his.
Ready?
Let's watch.
Ready. Set, hut. Let's go. Ready, go.
You can buy it from CVS? I know that.
Come on, set. Set. Let's go now.
What is that?
Hut.
Show it to him.
Hut. Ready. Ready. Hut. set. Set. Here we go. Ready. Here we go. Here we go.
Wow. You're a liar. Disgusting.
Hut. Down.
Wait a minute. Notice the propensity of a sociopath. Even when they get caught red-handed,
Hut, hut.
with pure and utter deception, they will gaslight you to make you think that you
Set. Ready.
did something wrong. From her answers alone, you already know that she's a liar. Her response to this is, why would you even do this? As if him double-checking based off of some information is a weird thing for him to do. That's how sociopaths think. They're fishing for weakness.
Set. Go.
It's another test.
Set.
No,
Ready. Ready. Set. Hut.
3 years.
Ready up. Ready. Let's go. Set. Come on. Set.
First
Hut,
and
hut.
foremost, shout out to the brother for actually recording this. I think although he's going through an incredible situation, it's an absolute godsend
On the double.
that we can all watch this situation because the impact of paternity
Ready.
fraud
Ready.
is real. At the end of the day, paternity tests should be made mandatory. When we consider this concept of paternity fraud, just
Ready,
think about what a
break.
woman has to go through. Each month, there's about a week that they can get pregnant. So within that week time frame, you slipped and tripped on another eggplant, and you know that you did. So when you become pregnant, and the doctor tells you about the time period that
Let's
you
go
get
now.
pregnant, you make a conscious and a willing decision to lie to not only the baby's father, but everybody around you who the father is. This is
Hut.
not a mistake as what they would allow you to believe or Maury or some shit like that. These women are filthy and disgusting if
Ready.
they choose to do this. They don't care. If she doesn't care, then you need to care.
Ready,
So crazy
ready.
is that as she's
Hut.
lying through her teeth like this, she didn't even flinch. Like if you were to walk up and watch
On
these
the
two
ready.
arguing, you would generally assume, if you know
Hut,
the
hut.
context of the conversation, that she was telling the truth. That's how much of a committed sociopathic liar that some of these
Here we
women
go.
are.
Set.
And if you don't
Set.
choose
Go.
to protect yourself, then no one else will.
My ex cheated on me, so I his mom.
Here we go. Ready.
I'm with you.
I did it.
With his mom?
His mom.
Got it.
What the fuck, you fired?
She was fine as listen, I'm pansexual.
Set. Hut.
Anybody can get it.
Of the 4.5 women that
Here we
continue
go,
watching
here we
shit,
go.
understand
Ready?
this. If a guy said, if you say something like that that has to do with how you utilize your insides, and then we then
Down.
follow up and we say some shit like, we with you. But we're not saying that because like we like you as
Set.
people, right? Like you gotta understand that. we're not saying that because we're like, oh, one day she might be a
Set.
marriage
Ready.
material. Like yeah, like she's
Hut,
messing
hut.
up in life right now, but then eventually, right, she'll be making better decisions with herself
Set.
as well as her body. That's not
Ready,
what we're
ready.
thinking. You gotta understand that, right? But when we say we with you, we're saying that from the perspective.
Ready. Ready.
A lonely night
See
might
if my
come,
opponent ready.
or call off and hit up the next available for the street participator that we see. Okay? That's what it's for. This is
Hut.
insane, though. She's living in her free spiritness and her pansexuality. Whatever the hell that shit is.
Ready.
Keep going. No, with you.
Set.
You won't
Ready,
when
set.
you're 50 and alone.
Ready.
Say that.
His mom.
Jesus.
Let's go.
Everyone who's listening to this There was
Fine.
nothing more dangerous than a woman scorned, because this young lady, irrespective of how she felt about the mother, still went for the man's mother out of revenge. Revenge. Instead of upgrading her life, doing better for herself, making better decisions, making herself much more relationship or marriage material, she went in and scissored the mother. And for the mother, you are nasty. You are disgusting. Of all of the relationships that you could partake in, you take in one with your son's ex? Ew. Control yourself. This large-mouthed young lady, as well as the young man's mother, are for the gutter, they're for the sewers, they're for the streets, they're for the intergalactic super mega highway. Thought levels are over 9,000. She was expecting to accept this side, dude. What? Excuse me? Oh, shit! Happy birthday. Hold up, before this continues. Hold up. Is she telling him to move over? I'm assuming that this guy right here is the boyfriend, and then the one in the green shirt, who just gave her a hug and I believe a kiss, is trying to sit next to the boyfriend, and she's telling him to move over as the birthday song is going. No, say it ain't so, my woman. Oh, what? So he's sitting next to her. Happy birthday. You'll get the bag. This is horrific. I don't give a fuck. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this real? Look. Yo, to sum up the way. Yo. Shout out to South Park. Screen guys, I'm going home. I was gonna say, shit, how dare you? How dare you invite someone who has pillaged your insides previously to your birthday dinner now? We're just friends. We're just... Oh, shit. Ain't no such thing. You're not just friends. You know why? Because friends don't go inside you. That's where the friendship ends. Okay? That's when it ends. Especially in a relationship right now, if I communicate to you that I am not comfortable with that, you should respect that. So crazy, yeah, the Dior sitting out on the table. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, my brother. I feel you. But this is what you call the ultimate shit testing. You pass with flying colors, right? You didn't get mad at the guy. The guy's just playing his role. But you gotta get mad at who you need to hold responsible in that situation. And that's allowing... She was doing like, scoot over, scoot. The nerve. As if dinner cannot get any better. The guy in the white tee finds his wife on a date after saying she was out with the girls. Let's watch.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Come on, set.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Play clock down at 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll work from the 29 on second and 6. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Vaughn on first and 10. And this one
Come
not
on,
going
man.
anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The Cowboys in trouble to start play, 6-8 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Okay.
3rd and 3. From midfield, here's Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And he'll work down inside the 45. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
This is a unit that understands what needs to be done to stop the run. And they're a team that goes out and executes as well. Yeah, it's the mantra, stop it, but then going out and getting it done. 2 different things. They combine them.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Man. Come on, man.
He's got it. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
This one out quickly to Watkins. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Here now, 2nd and 4. First carry for DeAndre Swift. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's out to the flat for Swift. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They'll run for the first time. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And this one is incomplete. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Play action. Here's Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Hurts.
What the fuck are you doing out there by yourself?
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll go again to Jones.
Come on,
Scratch
man.
out only about a yard up to the 32.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here's 3rd and 3. The Lance going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play here for Dallas. 48 yards.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. An inside give to Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the shotgun
Man,
against
get
Jones.
the fuck out
And
of
they
here.
take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Throwing now is Lance. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 15.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Hurts to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Mozzie Smith, he fought through to record the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well time there, and now 4th down.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this whole season. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to the self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Lance now on 1st down. Caught on the right side by Jones. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ready up. Check field.
To throw, it's Lance. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Lance.
Get the fuck out of here.
But it's incomplete.
Dang.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And we will not have a run back here as the 2nd half starts with a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out and keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. That they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the 2nd half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snapped, and they're there, and they end up making the play.
He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Man, how the fuck you let this motherfucker get past?
They weren't scared to let it fly. It falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but not the punt all the same.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all or nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he's getting the first down before being taken down at the 46. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Brandon Cooks, and down to the 27-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Running to the right, this is Vaughn. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Lance looking to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now a give, right side, Swift. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On first down, Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Touchdown! Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Eagles extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
We have absolutely no faith in our young QB right now. That's for sure.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Lance. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Come on now, bro.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A big play here for Dallas. 54 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
76 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Give him a yard on the play.
Man, get the fuck out of
short.
here.
It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Hurry up, hurry the fuck up, man.
Sneak it. Yeah, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down.
But when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get inches, right, why are you playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap, just fall down and pick it up. They got it there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And now they'll throw with Lance. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Now Lance. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Lance going to try to throw for this. And no, he falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
What's that? This motherfucker can't do shit right.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Rough motherfucking 2 years for us, fellas.
And just shutting him off there. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
Ooh, wow.
And they'll get up near the
Let him do that
45.
to
They'll
you.
spot it at the 44. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and 2. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. These two teams had met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. Now a 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
They'll try and run here with Swift. Oh, able to avoid him. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because They handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They play turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football. That led to the victory.
So for Philadelphia, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9, and they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
What's up, Gregory?
I'm recovering.
Okay, where are you? I'm from Connecticut. Where are you from?
I'm in Midland,
You're in
Midland, Carolina. It's near Charlotte.
Okay, how old are you?
Guys, just real quick, when you come onto these shows, you can't backlight yourself. He has a light behind him that is looking directly at the back of his head. It looks odd, and it's like you're always staring into a glare. Get your goddamn cameras together before you cam up. I'm 25.
25? Okay.
Smooth 20.
Okay, all right.
25 years old. Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
Yeah. Me, I work in a restaurant right now.
It's not bad. That's dope. Okay, so like,
What about you?
oh, me, I'm an influencer, so like, I work from like social media and online. I think,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. You make a lot of money,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, it comes and goes. Like, you know, I gotta work hard to play hard, you know.
But she wants $150,000 a year. That means that she probably makes maybe $40,000-ish per year. Right. Some months she might make 10 grand.
At least it was a respectable L.
But every other month she's making about 3,000. Something like that. Yeah,
Let's try our luck over here, motherfucker.